Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming Channel. We're going to be continuing our Final Fantasy XIV Dungeon Guide series today. We're going to be taking a look at the normal raid, Alexander the Cuff of the Sun. This is also known as A6. If this video helps you out in any way, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, as it really does help me out as a creator. Starting this one off, you'll have a few trash pulls in the very beginning. These can easily be picked up and just AoE'd down. They do apply a vulnerability debuff, so you will start taking some decent damage. The second group that comes in after the first, again, will just be picked up and AoE'd down. These should die a lot quicker and do not apply the vulnerability debuff. Now for this one, you will have 4 consecutive bosses to deal with, and you'll fight them back to back. There is a break in between where you'll be able to heal, wait out, and get any of your abilities back if you need them. The first one will be Blaster. He does a party-wide AoE that would just need to be healed through. It does very minimal damage. It also summons circular AoEs on the platform that you'll just want to move out of. These leave behind landmines, so make sure that you're not moving into their explosion radius. When he marks several party members with the blue markers, shortly afterwards a ad will land on top of them, dealing AoE damage. Then they will charge off in the direction they are looking, so you'll just want to move into an open area where the mobs are not pointed at. If you are hit by any of these, it will apply a vulnerability debuff, so you'll continuously take more damage for every hit that you take. The second one will be Brawler. He will rotate between 3 different abilities based on what his hands look like after his charge ability. As you can see here, he got double cannons, which means he's going to do a large damaging attack pointed at the tank. Usually everyone wants to group up behind. When this happens, the tank will just rotate to be with the group. When he gets the single drill cannon, then he'll target a random party member and he'll shoot it at them and dealing damage to everyone in a line. It is completely random on when he gets each one, so he can honestly get the same one over and over and over again, or he can rotate through all of them and never end up getting one of them. It's honestly, like I said, 100% random. Now he does have a singular regular hand cannon instead of the double hand cannon. The regular hand cannon can just be tanked by the tank and does not need to be rotated towards the group. It'll just do considerable damage. Throughout the fight, he also applies a magic up vulnerability debuff, so it will end up making him take a lot of damage from the singular cannon, but it can still be tanked with a defensive cooldown. For the third boss, we have Swindler. He will apply a debuff to everyone called Height, and you'll need to check your debuff and see if you have low ground or high ground, and see which one that you need to be on to avoid taking damage from his next ability. When you cast Bioarithmetics, this is going to mark one party member with a circle. There should be a number of people in the circle with the person to equal the number over their head. So this party member had 2 orbs over their head, meaning there should have been 2 people in the circle with them. He'll continue to rotate between these 2 abilities, along with doing a mild tank buster on the tank, so you'll just want to watch out for this. Now the last boss will be the most difficult as far as mechanics go. He does apply a physical damage vulnerability debuff, so you'll want to make sure that after a while you can tank swap to reduce the amount of damage you're taking. When you cast Elemental Jammer, this will put compressed water on one person that after 20 seconds will leave behind a swirling water vortex that you'll want to drop sort of close to the middle. And at the same time, he'll spawn 4 circular AoEs that you'll want to move out of that will leave residual AoEs in their location. So you'll want to make sure that you're not standing in those. When you cast Super Cyclone, this will knock everyone away from him. So try not to be knocked into the fire so that you're not taking damage over time. The next element will be Ice. At least one person will need to be next to the water vortex so that the ice actually freezes it. When he begins casting Ultra Flash, you'll want to get behind the ice cube. If you do not, it will instantly kill you once it finishes its cast time. But this should be it for Alexander, Cuff of the Sun. I hope this helped everyone out, and if it did, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one.